Many years ago, when this program was began, before it was AccuLife, a woman came to see me and lost 50 pounds. For her 50-pound anniversary, her husband gave her a Carvel cake. She came back the next week and said, "Dr. Schwartz, I'm quitting the program. My husband gave me an ultimatum. Either I quit the program or we get a divorce. I don't want to get a divorce, so I'm quitting the program." Several years later, the woman returned and said, "Dr. Schwartz, I remember you're speaking to me and saying to me that I was not being good to myself. And I realized one of the things I was fearful of being alone. My husband of that time, and by the way, we are now divorced, my husband needed to control me, and I began to understand that as I was happier and happier with myself, he was more and more fearful that other men would take an interest in me, and he needed to control me. And I remember you said to me that you recognized that I came to see you to lose weight, and I had been incredibly happy during that period of time where I was doing the program and lost actually 50 pounds. I'm back again. Tell me what it is I need to do. And I said to her, "You know what you have to do. How do you feel about having divorced him?" She said, I'm glad to get rid of him." "How do you feel about being divorced?" She said, "I'm not happy." I said, "Why are you not happy?" She said, "Because all of the I thought were advantages in that kind of relationship are no longer there. And when I home work, I'm alone, and I don't like being alone. And I'm also fearful of getting into a relationship again." That's where we are today. You, AccuLife, are the center of the world. Remember what this woman said. She said she couldn't remember being happier with herself in losing the 50 pounds. She recognized that, at least in her husband at that time, that whatever it is he was thinking and feeling was more important than she. And he was fearful that she would leave him because as she came into her own, beginning to make herself the most important person in her own life, things had changed. Well, the woman is being extremely successful on the program. She's lost the weight to change her life. I'm no longer in the situation where I do both psychotherapy and the AccuLife program. But I've helped her recognize that any failure that occurs will be hysterical, because as she has learned to love the person she is, as she has learned to recognize that she wants something and she wants it for herself, and that she has to do things that may be somewhat painful, but each step that she takes is creating for her a new life. You are here because you want to lose weight. If you are happy, you wouldn't be here. The reasons are irrelevant. The only relevant thing is, if you are doing things that make you feel good about yourself, that areas that have plagued you, some of you for most of your life, will begin to change, your life will improve, your weight will go down, and who then knows what tomorrow will bring.